Alright, what I'm going to try and do is actually take the day shot and turn it into a night shot. So we've got the overcast day. It's primarily the best day to do this. Got a nice location out here, so let's see what we can do. And that is all she wrote. We'll see you back at the studio. Alright, so welcome back to the studio. I'm actually going to try and actually show you how I did this. But let's start off at the beginning. If you've noticed, all of the resolutions are in 4K, so they are the 38 by 2160. But I did actually take and generate proxy media because I am using the free version of Davinci Resolve, and it does make the playback go a little bit smoother and easier for me. So that's what I found. So in our media clips, we have actually started. I've already got this basically set up for you. So let's pull this up here real quick. As you can tell, we've started with a solid color from the generators. You can find those by going to the effects under generators, go in solid colors, so that's what that one is. From titles, this for here is a zip, so you can go down. This is the zipper one that I've used. Then we go in to the actual detail of the video. Right. What I'm going to try and do is actually take the day shot and turn it into a night shot. So we've got the overcast day. It's primarily the best day to do this. Got a nice location out here, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so what I've actually chosen to do is let's go ahead and stretch out our time frame here, slide over. I decided to actually introduce the background from a hidden tree, or a hidden set of bushes here. Let me go ahead and mute the track real quick. This is the auto track from the sound. So I went ahead and actually started it. And then you'll notice that I've come across you'll see a dissolve panel. So what I've actually done was put it prior to it. So when you do switch to the actual night, it actually blends really well. So how do you get to the night colors? We'll go to the color section tab. We will start off by adding a node section, which you can find up here. This is the node section. Basically what the node is a color transform space. So you can actually set everything, your LUTs, your color space transform. But what I've done is actually I've taken the temperature down, so you can actually, increase or decrease the blues, as you can see on the graphs here. You can actually see the parade in the waveform. So let's go back to the 320 in the cool, which is where it was. We have actually lowered the saturation to 3520. So normal saturation would be 50, which would look more like this. But I do prefer, because it does look a little dark up here on the top, I do prefer the 3520, and you can actually go in and set it, which gives me kind of what I've noticed is a straight line peak from the reds, greens to blues is turning into the nights. As far as my HDR, I've actually lowered the exposure rate, which darkens it just a little bit. So I could actually probably divide that by half and still be pretty good upon my color rate, which actually I think that'll be good. Shadows. So we can go back to the next one now on the high dynamics. The global is now at -74. So what you can actually do is highlight your time frame. This is the original colors that have just been brought up a little bit. We have changed and added a LUT to it. A LUT is actually kind of like a layover or an overlay where you can actually change it. And then it's been adjusted. So let's go back and show how I actually did a cross dissolve, which might come in handy for later on for those of you. So I transitioned in from the night shot to a cross dissolve, but what I've done is you can extend this out. So when you come in, it's just not as bright. So if you want to make it a little bit longer, so when you're coming through, it gives it a longer transition a little bit to fill in the space. As you can tell that we've done those. From there, now it goes to night. We did another cross dissolve here It's obviously a little shorter. And then we actually came in. No cross dissolve, just immediate to dark. And then to blend it in back at the end with a night shot. So I hope you enjoyed this footage. This is actually my first tutorial, so I hope you enjoyed this footage. If I can help in any other way, leave a comment in the section below. And I appreciate everything that everyone has done. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, leave me a comment on what you thought of the video now that you've actually seen on how I do it. So this is, we'll give a full screenshot of it here. So here we go. So we've got the title fading into your intro, because you need an intro to catch the people's eye. A base point to start, going to the night, doing your cross dissolve, back to night, back to day, back to night, and ending with a tutorial of the Davinci Resolve. This is the easiest way I can do it. Try and play around with some of the colors. Enjoy what you're doing, and I hope this inspires someone else to try it. So I appreciate it, enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one.